Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick setup of my Bondibook that I'm going to use for my journal. I do have some pages left in my Leuchtturm, but I'm just gonna, bookshelf it or shelve it, whatever for now. And I want to start fresh, and I'm going to use this notebook, and I'm going to try it out. And I've done it for review. I purchased the dog grid and the line. I've already kind of marked, well, I did a little test page in this one when I did the review. So I'm just going to use this one. And I think I put on my Twitter the other day, like, it just feels, if I didn't, I thought about it. It feels, maybe it was Instagram, I don't know. It's been a hectic couple of days. So, it just feels so, like, fancy to have a book in a box. And I think this may have been even in, like, polybag too, I don't remember. But just a book in a box, like, versus a book in shrink wrap. Well, not that the Leuchtturm and the Moleskines are not nice and luxurious and fancy, but like, it's a book in a box. I don't know, I can't get over it. I did have it out and I was just gonna ditch the box, and I was like, you know what, no, I want to film it with the box because, I mean, look at this. It just feels like fancy. I don't know why, it just feels so freaking fancy. I don't know, I can't get over it. Shoot, I may end up start putting it back in the box just so that I feel fancy every time I want to write in it. But then I never write in it because I don't want to take it out of the box. But anyway, so one thing I did notice when I opened this up the other day and looked at it, like, I don't know why they did. So look, I picked the blue. I think my other one's like a navy gray. Kind of wanted to use the line, but I'd already kind of tested one ink in this one, so I went with it. But it does have two ribbons, awesome sauce. But the red and black, kind of wish they were like black and gray or blue and gray, or I don't know. I just don't see where the red, I like red, don't get me wrong. It just doesn't really, it's not color coordinated. Could have been two different color blues. I don't know. And this is one thing I missed because my son ripped the elastic off my Leuchtturm. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but you get it. He ripped the thing off. I could have glued it back on, but it wasn't worth my effort since I'm just going to put it on the shelf in a couple of days, weeks, although he did it like a month or two ago. But this is a lot looser. Anyway, this is not a review of this book. If you want to see the review, it's been a while since I've watched it, but I recommend you guys watching it. I'll link it below. So I wanted to get started. This book does, sorry, I'm at a weird angle, so I'm trying to work around the tripod so that you guys get a good angle, but it's hard. So I probably won't, anyway, I probably won't fill this book belongs to page out. Maybe I will. So, but just to kind of start it off, like, because I'm not using this as a bullet journal, I'm going to use it as just a journal. I don't need index pages. So, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to try to do, is washi this. Which, I have one of my washi craft stacks up here, but I don't have the one I wanted. So, and I'm only going to washi one page because I don't know if I want to use the same washi on all of these index pages, because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, that's it, 4 pages. I'm at least going to washi through here, and I'm going to use the same one. It's a Planner Society, the October washi kit. It is still in the wrapper, and it is December 26th, I think. Yeah. So anyways, wrapper super easy to come off, which you guys didn't see, but that's okay. It's not important. So, but what I am going to use these pages for, I'm skipping around. I'm everywhere. I'm still thinking, like, I got to take the tree down. I started, there are no ornaments. All the lights are all over my couch. Still think I got to do that, but I'm trying to take advantage of the fact that my son's taking a nap. So, I can totally take the tree down while he's awake and playing around and in my way, but I can't do this while he's awake. I can, but not successfully. I've done it, and again, probably not successfully. So, trying to take advantage. So, my brain is everywhere. But anyway, what I'm going to do with these pages, at least these two, again, I'll probably end up going back through and putting the same washi over here, just for consistency. But I'm going to use this, like, 2017 review. What worked, what didn't work, what I'm kind of disappointed about, what I wish would have done differently. May not fit on this one page, so it may spill over here, which is cool, because if it does, then I'll flip over, and whoop, 2018 goals, what I hope works, what I'm going to do differently, maybe here too. I'm hoping to find a word that I want to live with for 2018. I haven't figured it out yet. I've also not put a lot of effort into it yet. But I'm hoping, you know, kind of explain my word. I only have 4 pages. I mean, I can spill in here, spill over into these pages, but I really want to keep it into these line pages if I can help it. But anyway, so what I'm going to just start off with is just kind of just a, you know, hey, let's just do some kind of sort of crafty, but not so crafty. I don't know. And that just kind of fits perfectly right there. So I just wanted to kind of cover up at least these. And I'm just going to go straight across. This is going to be kind of hard. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just how it's bound. It's got like a huge crease where the stitches are. But that's okay. We'll make it work. I don't know. You may or may not see my head in this. If you do, I'm sorry. Let's see. I don't like it like that. I'm going to flip it upside down. It's upside down to you. It's upside down to me. It's upside down to everybody. What I'm trying to do is line it up. I didn't like it lined up against that top line. So I'm going to try to line it up against just the, I can't line it up to the top of the page. Because then, I don't know if you can see. Can you see? If I line it up to the top of the page, part of that index shows. Just a smidge right here. And I don't want that. So I'm going to try to center it. And I'm just like totally junking up the tape. That's okay. It's okay. At least that's what I'm telling myself. It's okay. So what I'm going to try to do is that. Right here. I hope you guys had a good holiday. I did. And I'm crooked. Went to my dad's and my in-laws on Christmas Eve, and then my grandmother, excuse me, on Christmas Day. Kind of a lot of running around with, you know, almost 14 months. I think that's how old he is. Yeah. Who did really well with limited napping time. Let's see. Can you guys still see? Struggling. I don't washi a lot, although I have a lot of washi. I mean, I have a lot of washi. So I don't know. Like, it looks straight. This page, no. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and cut it right here. I love this. Okay. Well, it took the paper off. So this is where it's going to sit. Where it's going to sit. I have never seen washi do that. Apparently, I am just skilled today. I've also never used a Planner Society washi. I really hope my head's not in the frame because that's just, Okay. It happens. It happens, right, guys? My husband and I did talk, sorry, kind of thinking back to Christmas, like, next year we don't plan on going anywhere. I realize, like, in the grand scheme of things, we didn't really, we're all kind of local. We're all really local. But we don't like to travel, and it sucks. I didn't like traveling as a kid, even local, after Christmas. I mean, I want to play with my toys, right? Anyway, so maybe I should have focused on this and not Christmas, so look, totally crooked. But apparently, Planner Society tape rips it. Didn't want to come up. It's like near about permanent. I've never seen washi do that. Can you guys see? Look at that. It's either Planner Society tape or is this paper. One of the two. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to live with it. Done. So now what I'm going to do is what I wanted to do. What I didn't like about my bullet journal was that I had my to-dos, my trackers for my baby, you know, journaling. Everything was all in like one book, which is great. But I didn't like it. I want my to-dos separate than everything else. And then when I was journaling, I was doing my monthly like startup stuff for my kid, and then I was starting my journaling. Well, that's great, but let's say like I don't know, in 20 years I want to see what my kid did in 2018. I don't want to have to flip through all of this. And honestly, I don't expect to need more than this one book, which has 259 pages minus this one that I tried to do a test, or I succeeded, but I did a test on it. So I will have 257 pages to work with, and the numbers do start on the first dot grid. But anyway, I don't plan on going through this, so I'm going to plan on having all my son's trackers in this book. If it doesn't work out that way, then I guess I'll just have wasted those pages. Oops. Anyway, so, but I'm everywhere, guys. I am so sorry. I'm going to try to do all the, like, his tracker stuff up front, so that way I don't have to flip through to, like, August way back here. August will be, like, here. And I'm hoping that I count for all the correct pages. So I'm not going to use this one. I'm probably going to just put some kind of, like, baby, he's not really, well, he's a young toddler. Put something here. I'm going to start here. So I'm hoping, right, January. This is where I'll put, like, his milestones. Daily tracker, I say daily tracker. It's a tracker. So I do, like, line a day or 2 lines a day typically. And there are, like, 38 lines on this. So page back and front is, like, what, 38, 76 lines? More than enough. Although I do tend to use back and front. Some days I do 1 line. Some days I may do 4. It varies. So that's, you know, I'm going to take into account 3 pages. 1, 2, 3 per month. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do need to use an extra page. So this will be like the baby. I'll start here. And I do have like a tracker that I kind of track some other stuff. I think I'm only going to track like diapers. Obviously, like the first year, I was tracking how much formula or breast milk. And I was tracking how long he nursed. And even how much baby food he was eating. And I was tracking, even on like my monthly tracker, I was tracking like, did he sleep all night? If so, how long? Did he wake up 2, 3, 4 one time? How many times did he pee or poo? You know what? I'm tired of doing it. I got the first year. I'll finish up December. But I'm done with that. He's, you know, 14 months old. Right? No, he'll be 14 months old in a couple, at the end of this week. Or no, Wednesday of next week. And I'm tired of doing it. So I'm not going to. But I will keep track of how many diapers, because I'm just curious. And I've already started, and so far, you know, the diapers are easier to track than all the other stuff. Because he's not on formula. He's only on formula for a little while. He's only at daycare. And I'm tired of tracking everything else. But I'm going to finish the year out. That's what I'm telling myself. So I'm going to use, that's what I'm going to use this page for. It's going to be baby stuff and my diaper account. I'll bring over my diaper account from last year just so that I have a running blog. But here's where I'm going to start January. I'm going to try. So what I'm going to do, apparently I thought I had other stamps, which now I don't know where my block is. That's okay. So I thought I had other smaller stamps, but I can't find them. So I'm thinking maybe I gave them to my stepmom. So this is all that I have. I'm not a good stamper. So bear with me. I just didn't want to write on here. My handwriting's crappy enough as it is. Yeah, it's crappy enough as it is. I'm already going to be writing a lot in this little book. So, you know, I can live without a date. So I don't know where my stamper block is. I'm moving all my stuff around, so we're just going to use this. I've seen people do it. It's going to screw up my alignment, though. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's see. Sorry. You guys can't see. I'm trying to maybe like align this to that line that's there. So if all else fails, if it's crooked on here, it's at least straight on here. I don't know. And I do also have my memo. What is it called over here? Memento. Yeah, ink. But I can't remember what I use for my son's invitations. If I use this one or if I use that one. Eek. This is going to look ridiculous. I should test this. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to test this. before I junk up these pages. Since I already have this test page, why not? And I'm over here, guys. I can't, I'm struggling. So I just, yeah. Well, that's not too bad. Can you see? Like, oh, you can't see. It's not bad. It's good enough. It's good enough. It's kind of, I have ink everywhere though. I'm gonna hate this. I know I am. And I'm just gonna use black. I have all kinds of Memento ink. But I'm just gonna use black because I can. Yeah, this looks like crap. Maybe I need to like rethink this. Let's try January again. No. Try it again. Eek. Apparently I did the exact same thing twice. Okay. Well, it's still all kind of like, I don't like that. It doesn't, you guys, it doesn't really, that's okay. But, like, what is it called? Like spiders or sorry, it shut off. Oh, it shut off. Sorry about that. So it's like spiders. I don't know. Can you see? Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna have to rethink this. I may print stickers. Honestly, I just really don't want to write it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to print stickers. So, sorry if you hear my dog or my husband's dog. I think the mailman or the recycle man's here. Or nearby. I hear his truck. Anyway. Alright, so I don't like this. I'm not a good stamper. Maybe that's part of my goals for this year. I'm a better stamper. I don't know. So let me print some stickers out. I'll probably just end up hand cutting them because I don't feel like fighting with the Cricut on stickers. I don't know. Maybe I do. I'm looking at my Cricut thinking, I may fight with the Cricut. I don't have my Silhouette, my Cameo plugged in. So I don't have anywhere to put it since I've consolidated craft things into my other room. Yeah, I don't really want to write. I wish I just had stickers. Okay, well, let me figure out the sticker situation. I don't like the stamps. That's not going to work for me. I'm going to clean this stamp off, and I'll be back in a little while. Hopefully my son will still be napping when I figure out what I want to do. I'll be back. So stay tuned. Okay. Bye. Alright guys, I am back. A whole maybe like 5 minutes later. I don't know. So I decided, let's just use the Cricut. Let's just deal with it. Use the Cricut. I love the Cricut for vinyl. I'm not a fan of Cricut for print and cut. But it could just be because I'm not used to it. So that's what I was going to do. Oh look, I smudged the ink. Ugh. Thought I got my hands. Anyway. I am really glad that I did a test page first. Guys, test page. Test page. Anyway. This paper doesn't like that ink or stamp, or the stamp or the ink doesn't like this paper. I didn't like the spidering. Anyway. So, I had my design space up. I had the word January. I picked a font. I decided not to do that. Remembered I have clear labels. I have used them numerous times. I've used them for wedding invites, and I have used them for my son's first birthday invites, and probably something else. And I've had a lot of scraps. I say scraps. I've screwed it up a lot. Anyway, I also use thank you cards. The clear works wonders. Sorry, you can see it works wonders. But anyway, I'm going to use this, and I'm going to trim up the excess because I don't need like all of this. But it does give me some room if I decide to go back through and like maybe do some washi or something. I mean, I could just do the whole thing and like sticker around it, but I don't want to. No. Alright, how are we gonna do this? So here's what it looks like. I just chose, again, everything's just in black. I used like a size 18 font, I think. I didn't want it too big, but I didn't want it too tiny either. So what did I say? This is going to be my generalized tracker page, I guess. And I'll start with January here. I don't know, I've changed this up so many times. I'm hoping this is what I want. It's probably not. I'm going to be so upset with myself. Yes, I'm whining. Name, tracker. We'll just start here. We'll start here. We'll just start here, guys. Alright, so I am going to just kind of trim this up. Doesn't have to be perfect. Although I would like for it to be. We all know how that works. Not so well. Oh, that's so crooked. Not a good cutter either. Apparently, I'm not a good much of anything today. Maybe I should go back through and start like doing my tree. Alright, it's a little crooked. It'll do. Maybe I'll just stick it here and then I have all kinds of extra room in case I want to decorate. Don't plan to, but you never know. Let's center it. How many were across? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30-ish. We'll just go with 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I know you guys so interested in me counting. Alright, it's close enough, I think. Hey, the cool thing about... Oh, dang it. Oh, goody. Alright, I gotta turn it. Sorry. I can't see. I already cut it crooked. Let's try not to... Alright, well, I guess it's on there. There we go. So, January. So I'm going to finish these up. You guys don't need to see me struggling for all of these, nor do you probably want to see me struggling for all of these. And I'll come right back. Alright guys, I'm back. It took a little longer than I expected. I will say though that it was easier to use the clear labels. Sorry, I'm trying to move my chair away. And I did go ahead and start my little diaper chart. So my son was born in November of 2016. So here's my November. I'll fill these out. He just woke up, so I'm trying to do this really quick. So anyway, so I'll do my, this is like a running thing, right? So eventually I'll fill in my November, December of 2016, all of 2017, and then here's where I will start 2018. I did go ahead and go out to size 6, which you can't see. Whoosh. Anyway, this is just because I'm curious, guys. And I've actually sent this to a few people that I work with who are pregnant or have recently had a baby. So I sent it to her when she was pregnant. And I don't know, maybe it'll help them like figure out how many of what sizes. I do kind of disclaimer, like most places, like each kid's different, each kid's growth is different, each person's preference is different, and some of the diapers are sized differently. Anyway, whole nother thing. I do disclaimer, but I like keeping track of how many diapers my son uses. I'm hoping this is our last year's 2018, but then again, he will only be 2 in a month come that December, so I don't know. It'll probably not happen, but it'll be nice if it does. So anyway, I did go ahead and draw that out. I'll figure something to put here. So here's my January. None of these are straight or centered. I gave up. And once you put them down, it's kind of eh. So I don't know how long they'll last. They're not going to be like archival, because that Y is already kind of eh. Hopefully I'll figure it out, right? So anyway, January, milestones, tracker and tracker. I do go ahead and draw my lines. So what I do here, I didn't draw these on all of them, just January. So what I do here is I do like the day, like M for Monday, and then the date, or whatever it is, right? And do all the way through. So it's what? M, T, W, T, F, S, S. Anyway. So anyway, here's my February. You see it's kind of crooked. I'm sorry if you hear him. He just woke up from a nap. He has been taking short naps. but it sucks. He takes like super long ones at daycare and really short ones at home. Ugh. I think he doesn't like when he wakes up and he's all alone in his room. It's actually still in our room, but beside the point. So anyway, I go all the way out to December. And then, so this will be December. This will be a December page. This will be a December page. And here is where I will start my actual journaling. So what I'll probably do is like do that here. And I will start this here. Great thing about 2 ribbons. Multiple bookmarking pages. So anyway, that's it. That's all that I'm going to do. Eventually I'll probably put some washi tape over here. But I want to see how much of this I fill out. And I want to decide if I want to stick with this color or use a different color. I don't know. Oh, and if you're curious, which you probably aren't, but I'm going to tell you anyway in case you are, I use the Papermate Flare for this chart. I finally broke down, well, I actually asked for it for Christmas, and I just got the whole set. It's only like $7 or something like that on Amazon. Been watching it for probably over a year. Didn't get all the really cool colors, but I got some of the cool colors. Some of them I already have, like the red, the blue, and the black, and the green actually. Probably the purple. Sorry, this color. So I probably already have those 3, the red and black, but I don't know where they all are. Oh, I think I have pink too. Some of them are in my pin box. Some of them my husband has stolen. Some of them are in random pin baskets and cups around our house. My husband collects pens from work and pencils. We have numerous pencils. Pencil everywhere. Not a pencil fan. Whatever. Needed one today. And I collect pens and pencils. Pens, no pencil, sorry. Anywho, let me wrap this up. This is much longer than I anticipated. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please like it if you did. Thumbs up it. Leave a comment if you have questions. You probably won't see this too many more times because it will be a personal journal. Again, I will also link below, or maybe put a box somewhere if I can figure it out, here or somewhere, to the Bondibook review that I have. And I guess that's it. So please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I like to do unboxings and reviews, and I hope to do a few tutorials. I have some in mind, I just haven't had a chance. Oh, look at this, guys. This is, uh-oh. The red ribbon, guys. The red ribbon just came right out. Huh. Guess we'll have to figure out how to glue that back in there. That stinks. Definitely not my review that this broke. So anyway. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.